What's going on in Manipur? Has the government finally decided to fight the terrorists? I have no idea. The situation is terrible in Manipur. We are all aware of the Hamas attack on Israel, right? October, whatever, what date was it? Hamas attack on Israel, October 7, 2023. We are all aware of the October 7 attack, terrorist attack by Hamas on Israel. Horrible, right? And it's the event that has led to the current war by Israel against Hamas in Gaza and wherever else. The Hamas attack on Israel, October 7, 2023, is nothing compared to what's happening in Manipur. What's happening in Manipur is terrorism by foreigners who have infiltrated into India and who have captured Indian territory. Cookie terrorists. And the kind of things they are doing, the atrocities they're perpetrating, is not something I would like to mention here. You can check it out what's happening. So what's happening in Manipur is worse than what Hamas did in Israel. Much worse. And it's been going on since May last year. 18 months now, a year and a half. And has the government finally decided to fight the terrorists? Only the government can tell us. I don't know. I mean, recently some 10 or 11 terrorists were finally killed by the CRPF. But then the terrorists abducted a bunch of civilians and killed them. The news came out, I think, yesterday, including very small children, and killed them. Not They did not simply kill them; they did horrific things to them before killing them. So that's what's happening to Indian citizens in the Indian state of Manipur at the hands of foreign terrorists and infiltrators. This bunch of tribals called cookies. So I don't know what the government is doing. I'm not even sure if India is a sovereign nation anymore. If your country and your people are under siege from foreigners for a year and a half, and it's just ongoing, I mean, are you really a sovereign nation? So that's what I can say. It's up to the government to decide whether we are a sovereign nation or not. I know there are bigger forces at play: the United States, Deep State, Project K, Cookie Land for Christ. Yeah, we know it's being funded, financed by foreign powers. We understand that very well. We understand the church has a very, very major role to play in all this. The church has funding from the US. The US has its fingerprints all over the place, no doubt. And the US is much more powerful than India. But we are talking about an Indian state. We're talking about the potential breakup of India and the creation of a de facto new Christian nation, artificial nation. Is that something we want to allow? So I think the government has to take a call as to how long will it want to wait before it takes some action. Maybe let's wait another 5 years, maybe until 2030. Let's think. Let things go the way they are. Yeah, and if you allow this to happen to your people, yeah, I mean, imagine you are in Manipur, huh? Imagine you are in Manipur, you are a civilian, you're seeing what's being done to your people, and you will see that the prime minister doesn't say a word about Manipur for a year and a half, except once when he said something. Yeah, the home minister never comes there. The whole country seems to be completely oblivious. Then the people of Manipur will ask themselves, are we really Indians? I mean, does India even care about us? That's the situation we are facing right now. It's going to create sentiments of alienation among the Manipuri people, the Meitei people, the indigenous people. So that's what's happening. I think India has done a horrible job of safeguarding its national interest and the interest of the indigenous people of Manipur. I think the situation is very dangerous. I don't know what the government is doing, but I think they better wake up. Otherwise, it's going to be too late. I think what Mrs. Gandhi had done in the far east of India was commendable, really commendable. I mean, when you see the situation in Manipur now, then you get to understand how grave the situation must have been in 1960s and the steps that Mrs. Gandhi took at the time. I think now you're able to understand the value of that. So I think the government of India needs to wake up before it's too late, if it is already not too late, and do something about this, because I mean, this whole thing is turned into a joke now. Are we even a sovereign nation is the question one needs to ask now, because foreigners are just running riot in this country, and the citizens are the victims, and the government won't even open their mouth about Manipur. Incredible, incredible disaster that we are witnessing, which is currently unfolding in Manipur. Incredible. I think it's shameful, the situation, really.